Hi, this is MicheleNadeem-Baker in Boston, and I just wanted to share with you what it's been like for me to live with an invisible disease. First of all, I know I'm very blessed that it's really not that detectable that I am a leukemia patient. I have something called chronic lymphocytic leukemia, otherwise known as CLL. It's a rare disease, but it is the most predominant of its type of cancer in the blood cancer community. And what it's done for me is I've realized that people really do just look at physical appearance and they don't understand when someone is suffering. If they say they're suffering, they should really believe them. And I've had experiences with both this happening to me socially. You would think that friends and family would understand that if you say that you really don't feel well, that you say that you feel miserable, that you're fatigued all the time, whatever it may be for anyone out there suffering from an invisible disease, that they mean it. I have run into this. It's been really important for me that that this has affected me both professionally, socially, personally, and medically with my healthcare community. I went to my PCP as an example, saying I was so fatigued that it was really difficult to really do anything, to accomplish anything every single afternoon. I'd get home and I'd have to go to bed. This is just like every day, and I'm not an old person. And the only difference was basically that I now had CLL, and it seemed no one believed me. And when I went on treatment, it got even worse. And this went on day after day after day. For years, I can't tell you, honestly, years. It was so frustrating. I felt horrible about it. I would tell my PCP, I would tell my oncologist, I would tell every member of my care team, I have such horrible fatigue. I know that certain centers are doing things about it. What can you do for me? Finally, I was sent, believe it or not, to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist gave me cognitive tests, and then she wanted to put me in a sleep study. And I said, listen, I know I'm tired. It doesn't have anything to do with my sleep. I sleep too well. It's not like I don't sleep. And she looked down her reading glasses at me and said, there is no diagnostic code for fatigue. Well, that just took the wind out of my sails. I stopped advocating for myself. You never should stop advocating for yourself. If you have an invisible disability, any kind of disability, you must be your own advocate. So I have to say, I did give up for a while, and I just continued to feel this way. And I knew I really did feel this way, that it was not something I was making up. But however, I went by my motto that I've continued by, if you can see that. Nevertheless, she persisted. And finally, someone listened to me. Thank goodness. It seemed that it was not only my CLL, it was the treatment I was undergoing. I was on an indefinite treatment because it was working, which is a good thing. Finally, someone did listen, and I got the help that I needed. But I still have that fatigue a bit, but not like before. So all I can say is it just really hurts when people are deaf. They're treating you as if you're invisible and that you really don't know what you're talking about. Please, if anyone is watching this that has any kind of sympathy or empathy out there, listen to your friends, listen to your co-workers. If you're in the medical community, please listen to your patients if they tell you something that you may not see. Don't think just because they look okay that they are. Thank you for listening.